think this is the first full week you've had of training since you came to the club. How beneficial has that been, and what's the main thing you've been trying to get across?
Well, the most beneficial is that we, of course, have more time to prepare ourselves for the next game. Also, are able to rest after, of course, a very busy period. So I think it's both way physical. We could, recharge, and also training-wise, we can do more. We can do more tactically, and so it gives me some more training sessions with the players.
It's also been a busy week elsewhere. A decision to move the winter break forward, a decision to play in front of 500 fans this weekend, and you're 6 points clear at the top. How would you sum it all up, the busy week and that side of things?
Well, it's been, as you said, it's been busy. I mean, it's obviously we heard the news that Boxing Day was only 500 people. Of course, the decision to move the winter break, after Boxing Day, I think we were clear as a club that we had our arguments, our standing point in playing on. Of course, the last 2 games before the break. But the decision is made by the board and by the league. So we respect the decisions and we move forward.
Is there any advantage with the break coming forward for you that you can take a bit more training time quicker with the players and perhaps look toward your transfer business in the window?
Well, I don't know if it's an advantage. It's we just need to prepare ourselves for the new schedule. So in that way, it's no different. Of course, we go early to home and spend time with our families. So we will start earlier than planned. But the games still have to be played. So for me, there's no difference. It's just the preparing for the games is a little bit hectic. I mean, hectic like. I think we start with a away game against Aberdeen, and then we have a lot of weeks again. Also, Europa League coming in February, so we will have a really long run with 2 games in a week. But it's the way it is, so we have to prepare ourselves for a busy schedule.
And a question just about your opponents this weekend on Sunday. The league is so tight. I speak to so many managers, and there's a couple of wins for them and they can leap a few places, but St Mirren showed that they can be a very fierce animal when they're provoked.
Well, of course, every club wants to be on top of the game. Also with injuries and of course with COVID cases. I think it's for any team in the league. So, they had a good result last game, and so they're gonna come here as well. I think with great morale. They had a good game against Celtic. So, we have to prepare ourselves. We want to go into the winter break with the same advantage, and that's what we have to put in all our energy coming Sunday.
When you first prepared for this game a few days ago, you would have thought this was the start of a very busy and big week in the championship race with 2 huge games to come after. That's obviously not the case now. How does that, or has it changed your approach to Sunday? Perhaps some ideas about selection, given the fact that this is now the last game for some time, that there is no immediate game to think about soon after, then you can go full throttle perhaps.
Yeah, but we always wanted to go full throttle. Because it's for us, we had a week to prepare for the last week as it was scheduled. So I think we were fit to play any team the 3 games we had to play next week. But the preparation for Sunday is the same as it was also when we had the Aberdeen game after that, and it's the last game before the break. So we want to keep our winning streak, and so we're preparing the players as normal, and we go out on Sunday to get the 3 points.
Positive to see Philip Helander on the training field yesterday. What's the kind of time frame for his return now?
Well, Philip has been now, I think, a couple of weeks on the pitch, individually. So hopefully he can join us after the break in training sessions. So we have to build up his stamina and his training time with the team. So hopefully he will be able to join the team as normal. I don't think straight after the winter break, but hopefully soon.
The moving forward of the winter break, you potentially could be missing some key first team players for the matches against Aberdeen and Celtic. Is that a frustration for you looking ahead to those games? No,
not at all. It's just the way football is. Of course, you have always games and international games, so it's already be there as normal. Of course, you want to have all your players available, but you also know that sometimes the international calendar is not synchronized with the league. So it's just the way it is, and we have to take it as it comes, and to play the games, with 11 players and 7 players on the bench. But it's just the way it is. So frustration for me is not the good word. It's just handling the situation as it comes.
Yeah, and looking ahead to Sunday in terms of team news, was Leon Balogun back training this week, and is there any injury concerns heading into the game?
No injury concerns. Leon is joining us today with the session, so we have to see if he's fit enough to be available for Sunday. And I think we have almost a full squad. So we're only missing Jack, Helander, Roof still. So we have enough players to pick for this game.
With the COVID crisis, obviously that forced Dundee United to change their lineup against Rangers, and St Mirren obviously had to have a very big overhaul of their squad to play Celtic. And I thought both clubs had pretty good performances. Do you think that in Scotland that we're perhaps a little too tentative about giving younger players their chances?
Well, I think it's sometimes of course it's like how you are as a club. Dundee United is also a club who give also a lot of talents a chance for the first team. Sometimes due to circumstances, you have to give the talents the chance to play, and sometimes those games you will realize that they're even better than you thought that they will be. So in that way, it's something positive, I think. I'm also, a big admirer of talents, because, I can remember, the first time I had the chance as a young player to play in Feyenoord in the first team. So I know all the talents in Scotland, no matter which team they are playing and training, they eventually have a dream in becoming a first team player. So they are so full of energy. And I think it's a good thing that also young players get minutes on the biggest stage for them.
And in terms of that, when Rangers are playing St Mirren this weekend, does the change in personnel, it obviously adds a little bit of chaos to your preparation. You know your own team, but suddenly you're up against lads whom perhaps your backroom staff haven't been able to properly evaluate because they simply haven't seen them. Can that put a little spoke in the wheel?
No, it's a bit. Of course, it's difficult to predict the lineup. Of course, we had the game last Wednesday, so we have that team who played. But as I said before, for me, the most important thing is to be prepared yourself the best way you can. And although, of course, you see many changes in the team, I think the overall playing style will be the same as we saw also St Mirren last Wednesday. So for me, it's not a big issue. Just make sure that we are prepared no matter which team we play against.